Bubba Bean played running back for the Texas A&M football team back in the 70s. He went on to play for the Atlanta Falcons and own a local construction business.
News 3's Courtney caught up with the record holder for this edition of Where Are They Now?
Bubba Bean suited up for Texas A&M from 1972 to 1975. And like many Aggies, one of his favorite memories involves beating the Longhorns.
A guy by the name of Raymond Claiborne, who played with the New England Patriots for a long time, he and I got in a little confrontation there right at about the 1 yard line. And I still think I scored. He says I didn't, but they called it on the one, but we wound up beating them 20-10.
Bean led the team in rushing yards from his sophomore year on and racked up all conference honors in 1974 and 75.
I met a lot of friends while I was here, a lot of people I talk to now and kind of still stay in contact with, but A&M, I think, was probably the best selection I could have made.
Bubba finished his career at A&M with 2,846 rushing yards, which still ranks in the top 10 in school history. In 1976, he was drafted in the first round by the Atlanta Falcons. But the NFL wasn't easy on Bean.
When you would get, dinged in the head, it was almost considered a rite of passage. You hadn't played until that's happened.
He retired from the NFL in 1982, and while he says he's thankful for his playing time, he's reminded each day of the toll it's taking on him.
You will pay a price if you play the game long enough. And that comes with whether it's from surgeries, which I've had a bunch, to the concussion protocol that a lot of us are getting ready to go through now. A lot of times I wonder if I've forgotten where I put my keys, if it's because I'm 63, or if it's because of some, concussion I had some time ago.
Despite the injuries, Bubba owned a local construction company for years and still enjoys working.
I still do a lot of remodel work. I do 1 or 2 houses a year when I feel like it. But it's something that's my passion now.
These days, Bubba also works for the city of Bryan as a neighborhood and youth outreach coordinator.
The rewarding part is for me would be if you can just expose someone to something that gives them another alternative, another way out, or another option. That to me is worth it.
It's a job he says helps others prepare for the yards ahead, no matter what is facing them. In Bryan, Courtney, News 3.
Now, Bubba also says he spends more time with his family and has become a self-proclaimed golfaholic.
On July 22nd, Bubba's going to be hosting his first youth football camp through the city of Bryan. Now, it's free to attend, but you got to register through the City of Bryan website. He says this camp will teach both football and life skills.